for you personally, what was the worst part of last year?
Seeing people in my church family and in my own family hurting and not being able to be with them.
I think the worst part of last year was when my husband was laid off almost immediately after the shutdown. And I was kind of worried about my job at the time. It really just kind of felt like the floor was dropping underneath us, and it was just a really scary time for us as a family.
Well, the worst part for me was just simply not being able to be close to people, to be able to talk to people. I very much want to walk up to people, be close to them. Even at the grocery store, it's like, you know, people seem so awkward. And so I really greatly miss our church being together and just loving on people.
What was something that you didn't mind missing out on?
I'm going to be honest, the week that the shutdown happened, my husband was coaching at the time, and we had 5 soccer games scheduled for the week, and I was kind of freaking out about it. So that was honestly a relief when it happened, because our schedule opened up and I didn't feel as anxious about it. I feel really bad about it because all these kids missed their soccer season. But on a personal level, it felt really good to lose those 5 games.
Not so much that I didn't mind missing out on, but one advantage to the shutdown this year is that we, as a staff, we got to kind of reevaluate our job descriptions and who's doing what. And it enabled everyone to get to a point where they're doing exactly what they want to do and what they have passion about doing. And that's been good.
I definitely did not miss a lot of extra meetings and having to go to this meeting and that meeting, and so that was nice.
If there's one thing in particular that you did a lot of during quarantine that you wouldn't mind not doing for the next month, what would it be?
Fielding complaints about why we're not worshiping in person has been my least favorite of all the quarantine activities. And I understand that people don't get all the reasoning why, but the most difficult part is that someone might assume that we didn't want to get together, because we absolutely do want to get together. That leading in-person worship is what I was called by God to do, and not doing that has been most difficult. So not getting together and fielding criticism for not getting together.
Do you have any goals or resolutions that you would want to share?
Well, I think goals, of course, for me is just being closer to God. I know we've all been closer to God during this time. It's kind of sad sometimes when we're going through a hard time, that's when we really stop and be still, like we need to do every single day. So my goal is to be still more and to draw Him closer and let Him be my guide in everything that I do.
I want to try and be more mindful of others and really concentrate on my prayer life.
During the whole quarantine, I realized how much I hadn't really been taking time for myself to do things. And so I took time to kind of get out and walk during the day and spend a lot of time outside. So I think for me, really focusing on making sure I'm taking care of myself, exercising, doing things, actually like taking days to Sabbath and to rest. I think that's a goal for our family. And so I'm really looking forward to it.
What are you looking forward to in the upcoming year?
What I'm looking forward to the most is being back with people. Not, obviously looking forward to worship, but just more than that, being able to go and visit, to be with people as they're in the hospital, celebrating with people, maybe a graduation luncheon at somebody's house. Those times of fellowship and growing together, that was one of the first things we noticed during the quarantine, was how much we missed seeing each other. And I'm so ready to be back to that.
I am very excited. I'm really praying that we can actually start kids stuff back up again. So that'll be really exciting to be able to do what I was hired to do. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that.
My hope and desire for the upcoming year is to be engaged and connected with more people in a real and personal way. Not only is that my passion in ministry, but having been here for only a short period of time before the shutdown, I was never really able to fully engage in the community before everything kind of came to a screeching halt. And so, man, I just look forward to getting to know more people, to engaging them where they're at, and hopefully being able to come alongside them and to help all of us walk more closely with Jesus, and to do that with each other.
Trying to get back to normal, things opening up, and COVID going away.
Wow, the new year, I'm greatly looking forward to, again, being with God's people, being able to just step up somebody in fellowship, give them a hug, shake their hand, have a child run up and hug you, be able to talk to the children. Even the children feel, awkward. Like, can I get close to that child to speak to them? And so I greatly am looking forward to all of this being over in 2021, being able to get back together as God's people.
Being able to return to ministry as we knew it in the past, with a staff that's excited about doing ministry. I look forward to the moment when we are all at full force doing what we're called to do.